so happy to have you with me here today. Thanks for watching. So today I'm going to be talking about my journey with Invisalign. So I'm going to be telling you why I need Invisalign, my biggest struggle with Invisalign, and also lots of tips and tricks to help you along the way with your journey with Invisalign. These are what my teeth look like right now with the Invisalign in them. Okay, so let's go ahead. So the reason that I have my Invisaligns is not because I wanted to have my teeth straight. It's because I needed to correct my bite. So when I went to my old conventional dentist, if you've seen in my other previous video about wisdom teeth, they told me that I needed crowns. And when I went to my natural dentist and switched over to him, he says, you don't need crowns. We can do something called overlays, which is a lot less of an invasive procedure. He says, but before we do the overlays, we do need to correct your bite so that the overlays are most effective. So that's the reason I have my Invisalign, is to correct my bite. I didn't really care about how straight my teeth were. That was fine with me. So my biggest struggle with Invisalign really is, drumroll, eating. If you know me, I'm a snacker. I like to snack all throughout the day. So when I got my Invisalign, they told me, yeah, you have to wear them for 22 hours. And so I can only eat 2 hours out of the day. And that was kind of an issue for me because I'm the type of person that likes to pass by the fridge and pop in a little chocolate square and for a little quick snack. But yeah, I had to change my whole routine. So now I make my meals complete and in full and everything is ready, and then I take the trays out, I eat, and then I put the trays, after I clean them, I put them back in my mouth. Another issue for me is I'm quite the slow eater, so I like to take my time and digest my food. I feel like I've been rushing it a little bit more lately with the eating. And I know now why they call it the Invisa diet, because I feel like I'm getting kind of less calories and I don't really need to lose any weight or anything. I still like working out. I don't want to not work out because of it either. But I can see why they call it the Invisa diet, because you're not eating or snacking as much. Now, I tried using a straw for some drinks before I would eat, so that I would get like my smoothie in with a straw or vegetable juice with a straw. That didn't really work for me. It wound up getting on my top tray and staining anyway. Thankfully, we change the trays out every week or every 2 weeks, depending on what your protocol is from your dentist, but mine is every week, so I change it out. So I have not stained it since, but yeah, the straw thing just did not work for me. So my whole protocol really with the eating is to make as much nutrient-dense meals as possible, because I want to make sure I get the nutrients that my body needs for the 2 hours out of the day. So you have to prepare ahead of time, and just get into that routine of preparing ahead of time, knowing what you're going to eat, maximizing your nutrients in your meal. And really, the only other thing you'll be doing is just drinking water throughout the day, which actually water is very good for you, so hydrate up. So as far as the buttons or the attachments on your teeth, that was kind of an issue for me with getting them on and taking them off. It was kind of hard. I think the more buttons or attachments you have, it's harder to remove the trays or put them back on. I have 16 of them. I have 10 on the top and 6 on the bottom. So it's been a little bit of a struggle to get them on and off, but as time goes on, I'm getting more used to them and how to do it. And I learned a little trick, and I'm going to show you in a minute. It's how to get them on and off. You really pretty much pull them down and out, and then it's easier to get off that way. So on the top ones, you go to the back and you'll pull them down and push it toward your cheek, and then you can easily pull it down better that way. Same thing for the bottoms. You go toward the back, push them up, out toward your cheek, and it's easier to lift. And now you will watch how I take them out and put them back in. Here we go, taking them out. them in my cup here with my hydrogen peroxide and baking soda mixture, and they'll sit there now, and I'm gonna go eat. Okay, so I'm finished eating. I brushed my teeth, I brushed my trays, ready to put them back in. So here are the bottom ones. There we go, top ones. Good to go. Now, when I first got my Invisalign, as far as pain, I didn't really have any pain on my teeth. I had more pain with the edges of the trays, kind of pushing in toward my cheeks a little bit. So I found a little hack that you can use. I went to the store and I got a nail file, and this one is actually a washable nail file, so it's a little bit more sanitary. You can wash it, and then when you have another tray, you can reuse it and not have to worry too much about the germs because you want it to be as clean as possible. But anyway, I got this washable nail file, and I filed down the edges and the parts that was hurting the sides of my gums and teeth. On top of that, I also got this dental wax. It's orthodontic dental wax, and it's really simple to use. You just take a little piece off and rub it into a little ball, and you just smooth it over the edges so that it's a little bit more soothing, and you don't really feel that hard pressure from the trays on the edges of your teeth into your cheeks or upper lip. But when I got my second trays put in, I felt my teeth were a little bit tighter, and when I took them out to eat, like chew certain foods, harder foods, then it was a little bit more painful. I really couldn't do it. I had to eat softer foods like a bread or a pasta instead of like a hard chocolate or something, because it was painful to bite down. And I think that's part of the process of your mouth just getting used to the new structure of how your teeth are going to be. And whatever you do, do not go to a restaurant, take out your trays and put them on a napkin, because most likely the waitress will take the napkin away along with your dishes and other utensils. So don't make that mistake. I've heard it done before. Be safe and put it somewhere where you know for sure it's not going to be taken away. So instead, what I do is I'll take a little mug and I'll do half part hydrogen peroxide, half part water, and 2 tablespoons of baking soda, and I'll just mix it up. And when I'm eating, right before I eat, I'll take my trays out and put them right in the mug, and I'll just mix it up a little bit and let it sit. And then when I'm ready to put the trays in, I'll rinse them off. I'll brush my trays with toothpaste, and I'll also brush my teeth, and then I'll pop the trays back in, and I'm good to go. And as far as costs, it really varies. My friend told me that she got hers for $1,900, and I heard they can go up to as much as $6,000. Mine were about $4,200. And I heard it's also because really of the length of time you need to do the Invisalign, how many trays, how many buttons or attachments that you get on your teeth. It really varies per person. So it's not like, oh, well, she got it for this price, I need to get it for that too. No, it really just varies depending on your situation and your mouth. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and also subscribe if you'd like to have some more essential advantages in the future. Every week I'll post another video, and in the meantime, live well.